guys, it's Sky bringing you another video. I want to do this video about a TV show I watched this morning. I was laying there on the bed and a show came on, and I think it was called Brain Games, I want to say. And, I guess, they do little challenges and stuff, like, just to make you think positively. And they did this, whether it's real or not, I don't know. Obviously, they can edit things, so you don't know if it's real, but they took ordinary people on the streets, had them shoot free throws in basketball, and it didn't matter how many they made. So what they did is, the first thing they did, there was the girl that didn't make any free throws. She missed every free throw. This girl missed every free throw. She made 0 out of 10. So they had people come in and watch her shoot. She got nervous, you could tell. And they put a blindfold on her face. And they're like, all right, well, let's see what you do, when you shoot blindfolded. So they blindfolded her, had her shoot a free throw, and she missed, but she didn't know that because the people were cheering and the guy was cheering. So, they made her they gave her confidence, and he's like, all right, let's try this one more time. And they did the same thing. They blindfolded her and she shot again and missed, but she thought she made it again because they were cheering. So he goes, all right, let's see what happens when we take the blindfold off and you shoot your 10 free throws again. So, and she ended up making 4 baskets, which is crazy to think. Obviously, she's warmed up. Okay, we'll take that into effect. So she's not cold shooting 10 free throws. Okay, so that, definitely is going to improve her chances of making baskets. But in a way, I do believe it. And it's totally true because, the people were cheering, so that gives you confidence. You didn't see it, but they said that you did, so, you have this confidence that you can do it. You've seen yourself do it before. And I really believe in that because, and right after that happened, they had a guy make 9 out of 10 free throws. You could tell he was, he played some kind of basketball at a pretty high level, and he made 9 out of 10. All right, so they took a crowd, they brought him in, and they had him shoot blindfolded. And, the people were booing him and, just being negative. And he ended up missing it. And, you could hear it clank. So he didn't, obviously he knew he missed. He missed both of them. They had him do it twice, just like the girl. So he went to go shoot free throws again and only made 5 out of 10. So, is it possible he got lucky his first round? Of course. But the way he was shooting everything, you could tell he knew what he was doing. It wasn't like he just got lucky. So, the negativity between the people booing him and just, him getting down on himself because he missed 2 free throws. This is very interesting to me because, in baseball or softball or any sports in general, you kind of, a lot of things in sports are very streaky. You're either playing really good or you're not. There is people that are more consistent. For the most part, though, there is, especially in baseball, when you're hitting. When you're not, you're not. It's a numbers game. So eventually, the numbers are going to be pretty accurate. So it's just very crazy, because, I really do believe that, has a lot to do with anything. And it's not just confidence, it's happiness. And on the same show, they were talking about people smiling and people, that are always upset and sad, and how it affects you and it continues to lead, you got to force yourself out of a habit. It's really interesting because they say when you smile, you release, positive, feelings. So it's very unique. I really do believe in this stuff. When I was watching this show, I was like, wow, this sounds a lot like, what I've been able to do, because, I'm happy, I'm smiling more now. So it makes sense that, confidence gone up, everything's gone up, everything. The more you're confident with yourself, the more you send out a positive, you know what I mean? Like, people can tell when you're confident. Like, you know, you're not going to, for the most part, fool very many people, you know, when they really pay attention. So, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy how much, you know, I was listening to this and I was like, I really do feel that way, you know, and I kind of related back to softball because before when I played softball, I was always a good defender, but I was just an average hitter. I would like hit more of base hits. Like I was never like a power hitter. So, and, you know, I always never thought I can, you know, be that kind of hitter, you know, you know, where people relied on me hitting home runs. Like, you know, I would always be, you know, a speedy player where, you know, I run out ground balls and, you know, I turn, you know, singles into doubles, things like that, you know, and score. So, you know, that's never really been part of my game. So, which is crazy because now that I'm happy, you know, I'm way smaller than I used to be. You know, I have hardly like the muscles like I used to. I'm in good shape because I'm athletic and, you know, I keep in shape. But, you know, I'm not like huge or anything like that. So it's crazy. I'm a lot smaller than I was. And I hit the ball way further now. And, you know, and it was weird. It's like once I seen myself hit a home run and I was like, wow, I can actually do this. Like it just started becoming more normal. It's like I really truly think that like if you believe in what you can do, you can actually, you know, accomplish that. And you know, it's crazy when I hear this, you know, when I was watching this show and, you know, heard positive, you know, reinforcement and things like that because it's so true. Like I really believe in that and that's really why I kind of made a change in my life to just be positive. Like is everything all day a positive? No, it's not. There's negative things out there. And, you know, I just do the best I can to stay positive during those times. You know, it's not easy. There's times where, you know, I feel offended. Like, I just want to say this, you know, I'm not trying to create any drama or anything, but just like earlier today, I was on Facebook and people that I thought cared about me, you know, not cared about me in the sense that, you know, they love me, but more if I feel like they at some point they respected me and, you know, cared for the fact that I've been around them a lot. So, you know, I watched the video and it was kind of angered towards me. I guess, you know, a guy was complaining about, you know, transgender and it was on my feed, which, hey, these people are free to, you guys are free to post whatever you want, you know, and I'll never say anything. You know, the worst I'll say, like today, I was like, one of the people liked the video, and I was like, you guys sit there. I didn't say this, but in my head, I'm like, you guys sit there and act like you're supportive, and you give me these nice messages, like behind closed doors, but yet when you're in public on social media, you pretend to be somebody you're not. Like, I don't know, you know, who you are. So just be real. Like, if you don't, like, why follow me and friend me if you're just going to be critical of people like me? It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, you're free to do what you want. I won't remove you. I will never do that because I care about people, you know, but I look at that like as a shot at me in a sense because it's like, you know, I know I'm laid back and for the most part, I don't make a big deal. You know, I'm not overly sensitive about things when it comes to people making fun of me or anything like that. Honestly, I can care less, but it's like, why even, like, if that stuff bothers you and you're critical of that and you mock somebody like me and, you know, and act like that, why even be my friend? Like, why even, what's the point? Like, I don't know. It's just, and I don't believe in negativity. So if you're posting things to put somebody else down, you're not bringing positivity. And, you know, you want to sit there and people want to sit there and preach that they want to make a difference in the world and be positive and help others, but yet then they choose a certain group to put down. So for me, it doesn't make sense, you know, but I don't want to be on this topic long because it's, you know, in general, it's a negative topic. I had to get that off my chest because it confuses me. Like, I don't care. You're free to whatever you feel because, you know, we're all born and raised around different things. You know, certain things is okay to others and certain things aren't. So I'm not here being critical of anybody. I just don't understand the whole liking my videos and being positive about my videos, but yet then you go and share a video that's critical of somebody like me. Like, I don't get that. That confuses me, especially when these people, I'm not gonna, they play on my sports teams. So I don't know. I just don't care. Like, you guys free to be you want. I just rather somebody be real and just be upfront and honest. Like, I rather have a teammate on my team that says, you know what, I don't really care about, I can't accept somebody like you. It's just, it's not me, but I respect you, and, I respect, competing on the same team together, but I'm just not, that's just not part of my lifestyle, and I'll be like, hey, I'll keep my distance, and that's cool. Like I have no problem with that. It's when you want to privately message me something that's very respectful, like you're like saying something really nice, like how, I'm brave and this and that, but then yet you go and share a video and make a critical comment about, people like me. I just don't get that. It confuses me. It's contradicting of itself. Like, you can't be both ways, and if you are, then you're being fake. It's, follow your heart, be supportive of what you need to be supportive of, what you're confident with. So if you're not confident with being supportive of somebody like me, if you don't have confidence in yourself to do that, then obviously don't. You need to be proud of who you are. And if you can't feel like you need to accept something just because what others say. You need to be yourself. You need to live your life with comfort. And if somebody like me really kind of bothers you, then just you don't have to be around somebody like me. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand that part of it. Like, and I'm not upset. Like, I just don't understand people, and I have people that, I've known for a long time, since I was a little kid, and, they say kind of critical things, and it's like, I just don't get it. Like, I don't get the whole being critical of somebody just because they're not you. And, I don't know. It's just a lot of negativity out there right now, and I don't like to get involved in it. So I just wanted to bring that up because it's very confusing to me, because I don't get that. Like, just be real, and that's the whole reason why I wanted to talk about this situation, because, that's one thing that really bothers me, when people are fake, I just want people to be straight up. If you don't accept something, that's fine. Like, we're all different. Like, we don't, sometimes, nowadays it feels like, society, is trying to force people to be accepting of things, So just like society before used to kind of like force people to be unhappy with who they are, and to fall into, the categories of, what they want to call you, you know what I mean? So it was one way, and then now it's another way. But honestly, guys, life is so difficult as it is, and it's really easy to get negative, and I really think that's why it's hard to get out of, a situation when you're not happy, because, you're not finding a reason to be happy, and that's really being a negative, it's having a negative effect on you, mentally especially. You want to be happy, and I noticed the last couple weeks when, there's been times where I haven't been really that happy, I'm kind of sad about something, but I've kind of forced myself to smile in a sense, and it does help, because consistently, the last 3 weeks I've never been this happy ever, like not even close. So I really believe in this whole positive attitude. Like, it really, and the confidence, it's helped me be more consistent, and to look forward to the future, and to want to strive for more. So it's really important. It's really important to, find things in life that you enjoy, and, strive for those things. You need to, want something. You need to, have motivations for yourself of wanting to, have the world for yourself. We all have different ideas, goals, and dreams in life. And, I really think that, we can achieve those. I like to watch YouTube videos, about things that are inspirational. And I remember somebody saying that in one of the videos that he believes we are given dreams because we have the ability of conquering those dreams. You know what I mean? Like we have those abilities to, have those dreams that we dream about. Like the dreams that we have are meant to be there because we have the ability to, accomplish those. And I truly believe that. Like I never really thought of it that way. And then I heard that on one of those motivational videos and I was like, wow, that is really, I really do believe that. Like it kind of makes sense, because well, your dream is something you usually love. And if you have passion for something, you can become very good at it because you're willing to put in the effort. So, it all coincides with each other, and the people that are unhappy are when they go away from their dreams, and they're not following their heart or their passions because then every day it feels like a grind. So, it's really important to, be happy and to find enjoyment. Like before, I would be too shy to do something, and I wouldn't want to better myself, but like the things like I've always wanted to dance, like, and that to me, I was always kind of like shy about, but I don't care anymore. Like that doesn't even bother me. I just want to get good at dancing. So that makes me happy because before I didn't want to do it because I was embarrassed, so I was always worried about what people think, but now I don't care what people think. And I love dancing and I know I could be good at it if I put in hard work. So for me, it's something I'm striving for. I want to get to that point where I can afford to get lessons and get better. So I'm excited about that. And, and that's what I mean about positive attitude. And, now I have something I'm looking forward to, something that I've always wanted to do and I can get better at, and strive to get, good at it. So, I'm excited and that's what I mean, you guys. You guys always have to, push for something you want to do. Think about it because, there is something each of us want to do inside. We want to do something. There's something that we love above all others. There's, whether it's a job or a hobby or something like that, you need to have that positivity around your life. You need to enjoy life because it helps in all the other aspects of your life, whether it's relationships, and your image and just overall happiness. It's not easy just to go through life. You want to live life to the fullest, and I want to bring these videos to you guys for, positivity because, what I've been through and I was so negative and I've changed my life where I'm happy, where I'm able to take criticism, where I'm able to, hear stuff from people and still be confident with myself, and that's a lot what I was talking about this basketball thing because, these people, if it really got to them, they let this crowd of people dictate how they feel about themselves. And that's not, you don't want that. It's easy for random people to be negative and critical. You got to have confidence in yourself to say, you know what, that's what they think, but this is what I think. I know what I am, and if you have that confidence with the side of yourself, it won't matter because they had this other girl where she was a basketball player. She played basketball. She was a foreigner and she made, I don't know, 8 or 9 the first time, and then the second time you could just tell she was just confident, like, and she made like 8 or 9 again, and I really believe that. I really believe that people have the ability to take away your confidence, but if you're strong enough, you have the ability to protect yourself from outside criticism that affects your confidence. If you truly know who you are and you remember the positive comments, then what they say won't matter, because for one, they're for the most part, they don't care about you. They're just saying something to hurt you, and you just got to really understand that, So, for the most part, people that are happy have only positive comments, have positive comments to say. Like people that are negative, for the most part, aren't going to say anything, positive, they're just going to be negative about it, you know, because that's how they feel in their life, you know. And I think they want to take the way that your chances of you being happy, you know, because they can't have what they want, you know. And a lot of that, you got to be careful with that, because there's a lot of people that, you know, see your life and your happiness and your courage of doing the thing that makes you different, and it might affect them because they might not have that confidence. So, you know, it's easy to become very negative in this whole life thing, you know. So, but I refuse to be like that. I'm always going to be positive, you know. I'm always going to share, you know, good stories and things that are, you know, that could help others, you know. And I want to share this video because I truly do believe in happiness and confidence. Like I talked about in my last video, and I truly, like, it's changed my life, you know. It's doing stuff for yourself to making you happy. And, you know, for so long I've made excuses of why I couldn't make myself happy, but I don't have those excuses anymore. I'm the person I want to be. I'm confident with who I am, you know, and I'm excited about life, and, you know, I'm excited about, you know, the things that I can accomplish and do, because I feel like I have a purpose now. So I'm excited. And I just want to share that with you guys. You know, I really thought that, you know, the show was cool. You know, it was kind of silly. It was brain games or something like that. But I just like the concept of it because I truly believe in that. And it wasn't so much the episode that, like, convinced me. And I always kind of believed in how effective, you know, and how contagious happiness and smiling is. And I've seen it, and it does make somebody more attractive. You know, it makes them stand out and glow in a sense where, you know, people see them, you know. So it's important to be confident with yourself. You know, it's important to not listen to people for negative, you know, that bring negativity to you, and just stay real. Like, don't let people change you. Don't feel like you need to be good enough for everyone, you know. Just be good enough for the people that really truly love you, because, you know, there's just some people out there that you'll never be good enough from, you know, for, whether it was before my transition or now. You know, there's always going to be people that don't understand you, that don't like you, you know, and they never will, you know. And you have to cater to the people that, you know, and give the time to the people that love and respect you, you know, instead of surrounding yourself with negativity and having it become, you know, this circle of hate, you know. Just end it. At least that's what I do. You know, I don't even deal with negativity. You know, if somebody wants to be negative, I feel bad, because it's just a waste of time, honestly. You know, for me, I'd rather be happy, smiling, and, you know, striving for things that, you know, I want to do in my life before I'm no longer here, you know, and continue to make you guys laugh. But seriously though, smile, guys. It's important. Be happy. You know, I spent so long being sad and miserable and letting people get to me and being offended and just totally upset. You know, it's not worth it. You know, be happy with yourself. Be confident. You know, spread joy. Spread a positive nature, you know, because, you know, a lot of people, when you do something negative, they continue the trend. You know, it's like, you know, somebody just wants to keep, you know, getting revenge and revenge and revenge. And that's all it ever is, instead of just people admitting when they make mistakes and just trying to become better people, you know. So, all right, I'm going to stop talking now because I always know how to extend videos. So I don't think I'll ever be good at making them short. You know, sometimes maybe if I do like a recap video like my last one, maybe, but I'm not very good at that. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It helps me out. If you want to know more about my life, subscribe. I love you guys, and have a great week.